Good morning, everybody out there. What's happening this morning? Boy, have I got a lot of energy. I just got out of a coaching session with a small business owner, and we had a very interesting discussion that I want to tell you about because in the jungle of this particular business owner's mind, they are paralyzed by fear. And what is that fear that paralyzes them? It's making the wrong decision. And I really thought this was such an important topic that I wanted to go over it here. Sometimes we don't realize how fear blocks us, controls us, stops us, represses us, and keeps us down from achieving so many great things in our lives because we just allow it to take over ourselves and consume us. This conversation this morning really inspired me because I said something to him that I think really hit home, and I want to share it with you. And it is that if you have the courage to start a project, you have the courage to succeed. And a lot of people don't realize that the difference between success and failure is often persistence. It's just keep going. No matter what happens to you, no matter how bad things get, no matter how many problems you've got, how many bitchy people you have in your life, how many bills are stacking up, no matter what's going on in your life, just keep going. Keep your eyes in front of you because that's the direction that you want to go. And take bold action, and those unseen forces will come to your aid. Fear paralyzes us. It stops us, it holds us, it robs us from our quality of life. It robs us from our potential. It's really the greatest thief in our lives. That's really what I should call this video, the greatest thief, because that's really what it is. It's robbing you of all of your potential inside. So what I want to ask everybody out there that's watching this right now is, how is fear blocking you from your potential in your life right now? Because I know that this guy is not the only small business owner that's paralyzed by fear. And fear can show up in all of our lives, especially if you're someone who already deals with stress and anxiety and depression and those kind of things. Then the fear is an instant brick wall. It's just bow, you're just going to hit up against it, you're going to stop, you're going to back up, and that's where you're going to stay. You're just not going to move forward anymore because that emotional pain of fear creates this blockage in your life that doesn't allow you to see past it. So when you condition your brain to see over the wall or through the wall, and you just get to a point to where you're just not going to let fear stop you, then you have the ability to harness the power of your thinking and move through it. If you can't move through it, move around it, move under it. If you can't move around it or move under it, go over it. Figure out a way. There's always a way. It's never a brick wall. It's the illusion of a brick wall, but it's not going to stop you. The only thing that is ever going to stop you from your maximum potential is your mindset, is the way that you think. And so if you can train your brain to harness the power of your thinking and slay your fear dragon, so to speak, then you're able to really produce so much more success in your life. Because with consistency and persistency and drive and determination, you have everything that you need to navigate the incredible pitfalls in this awesome jungle that we are living in right now. Now, I'm working on a video that's going to blow all of you away. It's about how we're all living in a simulation, and I'm going to explain it in great detail. I've been working on it for a while, so that's coming. So stay tuned for that. But I want you to understand that right now, the only thing that's holding you back is you. The only thing that's holding you back is your mindset. Wow, what a great coaching session this morning. It really fired me up because I love it when me and a client has a breakthrough. When something just clicks and that little light goes on and they're like, oh my gosh, it's me. He literally said that. He said, it's me. I'm the one that's holding me back. And that's the truth. He had created all of these illusions that he thought, and he had bought into the idea that these three things were holding him back. And if he could just get rid of them or fix them, then he would be able to move forward. Not the case. Those three things that he had put himself in front of him were blockades. He put them, they're like those triangle concrete barriers that we see out on the highway. Keep you in your lane when they're doing construction on the other side. He had actually taken 3 of those and put in front of him because he was so afraid of making the wrong decision that he had what's called analysis paralysis. Instead of analyzing things and see them for the way they actually were, he was only seeing the version of them he was telling himself in his head. Does that make sense? I hope so. So tell me in the comments below how fear stops you in your life every single day. And I promise you that when you learn to move through your fear, your entire world will open up. And suddenly the jungle that you live in becomes a whole lot more attractive. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.